Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, chapter 8, text 108. Churi kari Radha ke nila gopi ganer dore, anya peksha hoile premer gadhata na sphure. So this is Ramananda Raya is saying to Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu is asking the highest epitome of devotion. And Ramananda Raya gradually answering the questions of Mahaprabhu. In one sense, Mahaprabhu is only speaking through Ramananda Raya. And he is taking him to the highest pinnacle. At one point of time, Mahaprabhu, after hearing from Ramananda Raya, he says, Eho hoy. Previously, he used to say, Eho bhai. These are all external, you speak something more. But when he entered to the discussing the Braja pastimes, then Mahaprabhu was releasing Eho hoy. From this, we can understand that what is the mood of Gaudiya Vaishnava? What is the mood of the founder Acharya of the Gaudiya Vaishnava? In one sense, we can say it's the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Chari bhava diyamui nachaimu tribhuvana. Mahaprabhu, Kaviraj Goswami says, for what purpose Mahaprabhu came? In the spreading the holy name, Nam Sankirtan, I will distribute the Braj Bhakti in 4 different mellows. In Vrindavan, there is no existence of Santaras. They are there. But for what purpose Mahaprabhu came, what is his contribution to the world is that Mahaprabhu gave Braj Bhakti through Nam Sankirtan, especially Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya and Madhurya. 4 mellows, where Madhurya is most prominent and intrinsic. So, why I am saying this? We are not Pushti Market. We are not Laddu Gopal Wale. All glories to Laddu Gopalji. All glories to other forms of the Lord. But Mahaprabhu's mood is that the conjugal mood, which is the highest, in which all the various rasas are included. Now here, in this topic, in this verse, Ramananda Raya is saying the highest devotion, pinnacle of devotion of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. Why Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī is the highest devotee of Supreme Lord Kṛṣṇa? Why Kṛṣṇa is so dear to Radharani? What is so special in Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī? That Mahaprabhu Ramananda Raya is describing, and Mahaprabhu is releasing that. So here in this verse translation, Prabhupada said, during the Rasa dance, Śrī Kṛṣṇa did not exchange loving affairs with Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī due to the presence of the other gopis. Because of the dependence of the others, the intensity of love between Radha and Kṛṣṇa was not manifest. Therefore, he stole her away. So, Prabhupada writes, out of fear of the other gopis, Lord Śrī Kṛṣṇa took Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī to a secluded place. In this regard, the verse Kamsari Rapi, this verse is from Gita Govinda. So, dear devotees, is there the name of Radha in the entire Srimad Bhagavatam? So, just a few verses before this, Kaviraj Goswami quotes about Anaya Radhito Nunam. In that verse, partially Sukadeva Goswami utters the word of Radha. So, Ramananda Raya, by the verse of Anaya Radhito Nunam, Mahaprabhu is saying, Ramananda Raya, you have implied that Śrī Kṛṣṇa secretly took Śrī Radha to a solitary place out of fear of the other gopis. Now we'll hear why this incident happened. Why Kṛṣṇa did like this. For that, I just want to, I'll explain that, but I'll give you a glimpse. There are various rasa dance occurs in Vrindavan. What we do at the first day of Kartik, Sarat Purnima, that is called Saradiya Rasa. Saradiya Rasa means what? Sarat Rutu. in that Ritu season, autumn season, the Purnima, that is called Sarat Purnima. And that is the first day of Kartik, which generally Kartik month begins. So that is the most popular Rasa dance. And the last day of Kartik, that is called Kartik Purnima. In that also, on that day also, Kṛṣṇa performed the Rasa dance. The Purnima is very suitable night to perform Rasa dance. Because see, one thing is that Śrīla Prabhupada has written in, even in small books, you will be surprised to hear something like PQPA, perfect question, perfect answer, in those books also. Prabhupada has written that the highest desirable achievement of a sadhaka is not to become this or that or this or that. No, to dance with Kṛṣṇa in the Rasa dance. That is, Prabhupada has clearly written. So there are various Rasa dances happen. Sarat Purnima, that Rasa dance happened in Vansivat. You can remember or note it also. Vansivat is a place in Vrindavan still now. If you come to Vrindavan, you take a rickshaw to Gopeshwar Mahadev, and then near there is Vansivat. So in Vansivat, previously Yamuna used to flow next to Vansivat. Now a little distance went out. So Vansivat, Kṛṣṇa played the flute, all the gopis came, and what we read in Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, Ras Panchadhyaya 10.29, 30, 31, all this. So this pastime happened on Sarat Purnima, the first day of Kartik. After that, just after 1 month, Kartik Purnima, the last day of Kartik, again Kṛṣṇa performed Rasa dance. Now, where it happened? That happened, interestingly, I just want to say, 2 kilometers from where I stay, from where I speak to you. I am staying at the foothill of Govardhan, and from our ashram, there walking distance, only 2 kilometers, there is a place called Chandra Sarovar. So this Chandra Sarovar is really so beautiful, and this Braj Vikas Trust has renovated it. It looks so beautiful. It's octagon. 8 sides are like that. So like you see the moon has appeared like a Sarovar. The pastime is like that. What happened in Chandra Sarovar? On the Kartik Purnima day, night, Kṛṣṇa again performed Rasa dance. And that moon, the bright moon itself or himself was attracted by the beauty of Sri Radha Shyamsundar with all the gopis. And generally the moon moves from east to west. But on that night, moon did not move by seeing the wonderful Rasa dance of Sri Radha Krishna. It just remained. And one night, one full moon night became the night of a Brahma. No one knew. Just imagine, what is the period of a Brahma's night? 1 day of Brahma is 1000 Chaturyoga, 1 kalpa we say. And in the same way, another 12 hours is night of Brahma. So it went on till one night. And no one knew Kṛṣṇa performed Rasa dance with the gopis. And that moon, the nectar from the moon fall on that Sarovar and became full of nectar. Therefore, that Sarovar's name is Chandra Sarovar. So, dear devotees, on the Kartik Purnima day, Kṛṣṇa performed Rasa dance there in Chandra Sarovar. And from Chandra Sarovar, there is another, say, 4 kilometers. There is a village known as Petha. If someone is from Agra, or a very famous sweet known as Petha. Agra ki Petha, Mathura ki Peda, they say, na? In the same way. So the village name is Petha. In that village, some pastime which is related to this today's verse. What pastime? Let us see. One time, Kṛṣṇa was with Rādhārāṇī, with all the gopis. And Kṛṣṇa wanted the exclusive association of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. but he cannot say in front of all the gopis, no? Because all other gopis they may get displeased. So what should I do? So Krishna swiftly disappeared from that scene, and he went away. He just went away, and gopis were searching. Krishna was there here to near Chandra Sarovar. We are performing dance, and now immediately Krishna disappeared. When Krishna disappeared, when gopis were also, then gopis were really very much in the depression, and they are as if the life has gone. But the gopis, the life is Krishna. What to speak of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī? Radharani also searched, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Actually, Krishna, why he disappeared? Krishna disappeared so that he wants the exclusive association of Radharani. Radharani will come and then he will perform the pastime. When Krishna disappeared, he went somewhere. The gopis started searching. The gopis were searching. When they are searching, Krishna thought, let me hide myself. How? In some particular kunja, I'll hide myself and appear in front of the gopis in the form of Vishnu, Chaturabhuja Rupa, Shankha Chakra Gadapad. So Krishna has multiple energy, potency. So Krishna's Aishwarya Shakti, opulence, appeared. So to enhance the pastime. Why? Because Krishna wanted to test all the gopis. And Krishna wanted the exclusive association of Radhika. So Krishna, in that kunja, he just sat in Shankha Chakra Gada Padma base, and like Santakarang Bhujaga Sayanam Padmanabham Suresam Vishwadharam Gagana Sadrusam Meghavarnam Subhangam. Like that, we recite for Vishnu. There is Agarbati and all that. Krishna was in the wonderful Chaturabhuj form. So the gopis were searching Krishna, and one by one gopi, they were in a group, they were coming towards that side because the wonderful fragrance was coming from that. They immediately thought that Krishna must be there. So they went. When they went, they saw it's not Krishna, but it's the worshipable Lord. It's Haridev. Haridev means Chaturabhuj, Govardhanath, Narayan. When they saw, he is our worshipable Lord. And but the gopis were engrossed, absorbed in the memory of Krishna. They did not recognize that he is none other than their beloved, Sri Shyamsundar. So they respectfully offer obeisances, pranam, and they did stuti. And then the gopis said, "Oh dear Lord Vishnu, you are Paramatma, you are Ghatgatavasi, you are stay everywhere. Can you please tell us where is our beloved? Where is our beloved gone? We are not able to find him." So like that, gopis were praying, and Krishna was smiling within, as if someone has disguised himself. Krishna was smiling, and Krishna just in the form of Vishnu blessed. Tathastu, you will get your Krishna very soon. Don't worry. And 100 times or 1,000 times or million times viraha, separation and anticipation was with Śrīmatī Radhika. When Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī came, following the gopis, searching in search of Krishna, and the Aishwarya Shakti of Krishna, which had appeared in the 400 form, as soon as Radharani came, she did nothing. Radharani did nothing. Śrīmatī Radhika, as soon as she comes in front of Radhika, the Aishwarya Shakti of Krishna, Parasya Shaktir Vividhaiva Suriyate Swabhaviki Jnana Balak Kriyas. Krishna has multiple energies. So the Aishwarya Shakti is also one of the energies. But it didn't have the strength, not even strength to remain in front of Śrīmatī Radhika. As soon as Radharani came, the Aishwarya Shakti automatically disappeared. the Chaturabhuja form disappeared. And Kṛṣṇa, in his original Shyamsundar form, Trivanga Lalitam, Venu Konanta Maravinda Dalayataksam, in that form he stood. And Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī saw her beloved. And both of them, they had a nice pastime in the Kunja, which Kṛṣṇa had desired. He wanted exclusive association of Radhika. So, my dear devotees, this pastime happened next to Chandra Sarovar in the village Painthagaon. If you come sometime, if you have time to visit, you can go and take darshan of that beautiful form of Shyamsundara in the four-handed Vishnu form. So, coming back to our verse. Consequently, one might think that she is just like the other gopis, since it may be understood that he did not steal Śrī Radha away directly before them, as he loves them as well. Because Kṛṣṇa was loving everyone. Samoham sarva bhuteshu. If he had stolen her away directly in front of the others, they would have become angry. Gopis would have become angry. Seeing that Sri Kṛṣṇa is dependent on other gopis, the intensity of Śrīmatī Radhika's prema is not established as superior to this. So, dear devotees, now I said you two rasa dance. One is Sharadiya rasa, another is Kartika rasa. Now we are discussing Vasanta rasa. Okay? Now this is spring season. In India, we have spring season here. Whenever I go to Giriraj Parikrama, I see there are wonderful, beautiful trees having new leaves, very green color, new leaves have grown in the Giriraj Parikrama I see here. So when it happens, Vasanta Rutu. Chaitra, this month is called Chaitra, April. Chaitra is Vasanta Rutu. One season has two months. So the Vasanta Rutu has mostly Falgun and Chaitra, or Chaitra or Vaishakh we can say. So in the Vasanta Rutu, in the Vasanta Ritu season, Kṛṣṇa also performs rasa dance. That's called Vasanti Rasa, which is coming. This is today is Dwadasi. Okay? Chaitra Amavasya is coming. And then Chaitra Purnima. When on Chaitra Purnima is the Vasanti Rasa, on Kṛṣṇa performs rasa. So that this is another third rasa dance Kṛṣṇa performs, which I am discussing now. Radha lagi gopi re jadi sakshat kore tyaga tabe jani radhaya Kṛṣṇera gadha anuraga. If Sri Kṛṣṇa had rejected all other gopis, taking Sri Radha away directly before them, then one could understand that Sri Kṛṣṇa's passion for Sri Radha was more deeper. Sri Kṛṣṇa's love towards Radha is more deeper. So, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains how Sri Kṛṣṇa's profound exclusive love for Śrīmatī Radhika could not manifest in front of other gopis. So, fearing them, they may get displeased. Sri Kṛṣṇa secretly stole Radha away from the other gopis during the Rasa Leela. Only in this way were the complete and ultimate mellow actually reached. Rasa Leela was accomplished. So, Mahaprabhu Śrī Caitanya concealed the depth of Radha's prema. Concealed, try to understand. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu concealed the depth of Radha's prema, and he raised a doubt concerning Sri Kṛṣṇa's love for her. What doubt? Without this question, it would otherwise have been impossible to establish the full glories of Radha's prema. So, when Mahaprabhu asked the question to Ramananda Raya, the reason is that he wanted to establish the supremacy of Radharani's love. So, dear devotees, when both Aradhika, the best worshipper is Sri Radha, one who does Aradhana, he is called Aradhika, that is Radharani. And to whom she does Aradhana, that person is called Aradhya, he worshipped, that is Sri Kṛṣṇa. When both Aradhika and Aradhya disappeared from the arena of Rasa Leela, the gopis of Sri Radha's group could not at first understand that their mistress that there is Swamini and Sri Krishna disappeared together. Therefore, at the same time, the other gopis began to search for Sri Krishna. And the gopis of Sri Radha's group also began looking for their mistress. Where our mistress, where our Swamini went? Now, their devotees from Bhakti Rasamu Sindhu and Ujjwal Nilmani, such type of grantha, literatures, we understand there are various types of gopis. One is called Sapaksha Gopi. They are in favor of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. And just opposite is Vipaksha Gopi. They are in the group of Chandravali. Another is Tatastha Gopi. Tatastha are they, those who are not belongs to any party, neither this party or that party, but they have also definitely love towards Sri Krishna, but they'll bit leaning towards Radharani's group. So all the various gopis were searching. So once they had begun their search, the Sapaksha gopis, the Radharani's groups, they observed a set of footprints which are immediately understood as Sri Radhika. How the gopis of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī's group could understand by seeing the footprint that this is Radharani's footprint, because they were so used to serve Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī's lotus feet that they know exactly the mark of Śrīmatī Radhika's footprint. And these gopis or manjaris are none other than our Goswamis. So they could understand that these footprints are of our Swamini. So this put all of the doubts to rest, and thus Sri Radha was perfectly established. When they could understand and they could get convinced that amongst all of us, Sapaksha, Gopi, Vipaksha and Tatastha, all gopis, Radharani is the topmost. Because why? Because Kṛṣṇa took Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī alone, not any one of us. So dear devotees, the southern side of Bhakti Rasamu Sindhu, Sindhu is a sagar, no? Ocean. The southern side, we read after prema, mana, pranaya, raga, anuraga, bhava, anubhava, all these. So highest emotion of love, that's called Mahabhava. No one is having this stage. No one can have access also. Mahabhava stage is exclusive for Śrīmatī Rādhika. Listen, what I'm saying is very interesting thing. This Mahabhava stage, no other Sakhis or Manjaris, no one, not even the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. Mahabhava Sarupini Radha Thakurani, this exclusive exhibit by Śrīmatī Rādhika. You will be surprised to hear not even Sri Krishna. Yes. Why? Why not Krishna? Because Krishna is Vishaya Vigraha. He is the Aradhya. He is the worshipable. But Radharani is Ashraya Tattva. Radharani is Ashraya and Krishna is Vishaya. Vishaya means one who gets enjoyment. Ashraya means one who gives enjoyment, one who serves. So one who gets enjoyment, one who gets service, he cannot have the bliss of Mahabhava being as enjoyer. So the enjoyer, has to come down to the position of the servitor, the devotee. And then he can understand what is the bliss, what is the ananda one gets by loving and serving the object of enjoyment, which is, in this case, Krishna. Therefore, Krishna is not also having this Maha. Krishna was Supreme Lord. Krishna was anticipating. He was anxiously. He was missing something. The right word is missing. Therefore, he concealed stole the heart, the love of Śrīmatī Radhika and manifested himself as Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is nothing but Bahya Kṛṣṇa Anta Radha, or Anta Kṛṣṇa Bahya Radha. You can say Kṛṣṇa in the male form, Kṛṣṇa Supreme Lord in the male form, but the mood and the color is of Radhikas. So this is the combined. So therefore, the gopis could understand that he is the best. She is the best of the gopis. It was Mahaprabhu's intention here that Śrī Rāmānanda Rāya should further explain the super excellence of the glories of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī and Śrī Radha's prema. 103. Rāya kahe tabe suna premera mahima trijagate Radha premer nahi ko upama. Śrī Rāmānanda Rāya said, O Mahaprabhu, now listen to the glories of Radha's prema. There is nothing superior to her prema within the three worlds. Nothing superior. He or her prema, her love is the supermost. So discussion purport is there. In some for some verse the purport is not there, but we will discuss from some commentaries. Okay, so here also, next also. Gopi Ganera Rasa Nritya Mandali Chadiya Radha Chahi Bane Phire Vilapa Kariya. Finding herself treated equally with all other gopis, Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī displayed her trickly behavior and left the circle of the rasa dance. Missing Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī's presence, Kṛṣṇa became very unhappy and began to lament and wander throughout the forest to search her out. So, dear devotees, Sri Kṛṣṇa left the other gopis in the dancing arena, lamenting over Sri Radha's disappearance. He began wandering through in the forest in search of her. So this is as I said, it's a different rasa dance. In one rasa dance, Kṛṣṇa took Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī away. In another rasa dance, Kṛṣṇa himself disappeared. As I said, that Chandra Sarovar Pentagam pastime. And this is another incident where Radharani disappeared. So therefore, it's a different occasion. With great expertise, Śrī Ramananda Raya refuted Srimad Mahaprabhu's objection, saying, O Lord, in Saradhiya Rasa, Sri Kṛṣṇa secretly took Sri Radha away from other gopis in order to associate with her alone. That's true. Furthermore, it is an established and likewise proven that fact that Sri Kṛṣṇa also remains dependent on the other gopis. But we do not always find this to be the case. Therefore, Jiyaḍa Gosvāmī, in his masterpiece, Gita Govinda, he has described Basanti Rasa Lila, which took place in the springtime now at Govardhan. Fortunately, I'm staying here and speaking from this place only. Now listen, what is the past? Rasa Lila started with countless millions of gopis being present. Countless, unlimited. Suddenly, Sri Kṛṣṇa noticed that Raseshwari Sri Radha gone, no more, no longer present. That very instant, Kṛṣṇa abandoned. He also left the Raslila arena, lamenting with a saddened heart. He was searching, where is my Radhika went? Then he was searching Radharani. He ran from forest to forest, searching for her everywhere. Millions of gopis were still waiting at the dance arena. But Sri Kṛṣṇa did not once look at them again, not even to tell them where he was going. He ran off in front of everyone, not waiting for any other gopi. So this proves that how Kṛṣṇa is mad. Kṛṣṇa is mad for Śrīmatī Rādhika. Even if we derive our understanding from Srimad Mahaprabhu's description, our worshipful Goswamis have explained that when Sri Krishna sometimes shows attachment to other gopis, the desire to test the various rasa must be the cause. That means rasa. See, apart from Radhika, Krishna also associates with other gopis. If that is there, then why it is said that Radharani is supermost? No. Radharani is, the answer is the Radharani is supermost only. But Krishna, because raso vai saha, raso hi evam labdhanandam bhavati. Upanishad says, no? Because he is a person who wants to test the mellows, release the mellows. Therefore, he reciprocates with all other gopis also. Because he is the enjoyer. Even so much so, what to speak of gopis, the number of living entities which is unlimited. Listen very carefully. The n number of living entities who are nothing but the part and parcel of the supreme living entity, Sri Krishna. Krishna reciprocates with each and every living entity in a very unique way. And because he is the supreme enjoyer, he wants that all the various living entities, they should get connected with him in their respective way of devotion. Therefore, it is good to say that, or rather, you can put in this way: we should not say that the type of the way I practice bhakti, you should also do in this way, because the living entities are varies. In the same way, their moods are also varies, and they have a particular relationship with the Supreme Lord. In the Braja also, you can say Sridham, Subal, Madhumangal, they have, even in Saksharas, I am telling, suppose take for example, even in Saksharas, Sridham has a different mood, Subal has a different mood called Priya Narma Sakha, Madhumangal has a different mood. Madhumangal can snatch from the mouth of Krishna. Sridham can scold Krishna. Subal is very soft speaking. So there is variety. We see in our 6 Goswamis. Do you think that all the 6 Goswamis are of one type? No. Das Goswami has a different mode. Rupa Goswami has a different mode. In the same way, in our ISKCON, there are various Guru Maharaj. All the Guru Maharaj have all different mood and all are welcome. All Guru Maharaj, all senior devotees have different mood. And they want to get connected with Krishna in that particular mood. And Krishna likes it. Krishna likes it. So here, in this case, if Sri Krishna had stolen Sri Radha away directly in front of the other gopis, their pride would not have been destroyed. So, that verse we will just say, which Kaviraj Goswami quotes from Gita Govinda. Kamsarirapi samsara vasana bandha srinkhalam radham adhaya hridaye tatyaja braja sundari. Lord Sri Krishna, translation by Śrīla Prabhupada. Lord Sri Krishna, the enemy of Kamsa, Kamsari, took Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī with his heart, for he desired to dance with her. Thus he left the arena of the rasa dance and the company of all the other beautiful damsels of Braja. He left. So again, Gita Govinda. Itastatastam anusutya radhikam anangavana vranakhinna manasaha kritanutapaha sakalinda nandini tatanta kunje bisasada madhavaha. For reference, Kaviraj Goswami quotes from various shastras. Being afflicted by the arrow of Cupid and unhappy, regretting his mistreating Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī, Madhava, Lord Krishna, began to search for her along the banks of the Yamuna river. When he failed to find her, he entered the bushes of Vrindavan and began to lament. So this is the pastime, the devotees, Basanta Rasa pastime. During Basanti Rasa, as soon as Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī left the Rasa Lila arena. Now the question comes, why Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī left the Rasa Lila arena? Anyone would like to share why Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī left the arena? Guess?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
Radharani was proud of Krishna. That's why she left, because Krishna was giving attention to the other gopis also. That is what my understanding.
Exactly. Krishna was giving attention to all the gopis, and Radharani saw that what is so special then with me? Krishna is not giving some special attention to me. I am like one of them. She saw with Lalita, Chandravali, this Sakhi, Vishakha, and all Sakhi. Every Sakhi, Krishna is with them. And Krishna is treating as he is treating to me. So this is called mana. This is called sulkiness. This is called pranaya kopa. In Rasa Shastra, because we are reading Ramananda Raya Samvad, this is full of Rasa Shastra. So one has to be expert in tattva as well as in rasa, in philosophy as well as in melos. So when Sri Krishna saw that Raseshwari Śrīmatī Radha was not there, he also left straight away to go looking for her. He did not even tell the other gopis, wait for me for a moment, I'm coming right back. No. In fact, in the presence of Sri Radha, he does not maintain an attachment for any other gopi. Because Radharani's beauty, Radharani's love was so excellent. The arrows of Kamadev, they don't think that here the mundane Kamadev. The arrows of Kamadev means the pure love. Mentioned here, the arrows of Radha's prema. Radha's love is Kamadev's arrow. These arrows so much wound Sri Krishna that he cannot even remain on his feet. And he also left. He was searching. Afflicted by the fire of Cupid, Sri Krishna searched for Sri Radha, but he could not get where is Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. He became so deeply affected by the separation of that. Upon remembering her love, he fell into an unfathomable ocean of self-reproach. He understood that he had indeed behaved with Sri Radha as he had with other gopis. Even though she deserved greater honor, repeatedly falling down and getting up, she deserved greater, repeatedly falling down and getting up, all the while reproaching himself. Krishna came to a kunja on the bank of the river Yamuna, where he thought, Praneshwari Sri Radha, the mysteries of my life must have come to this kunja. But when he did not find her there in that kunja, Krishna fell into the ocean of despair and began lamenting. So, dear devotees, I just want to pause here. At the same time, I will conclude with a sweet pastimes mentioning why Krishna loves Śrīmatī Radhika so much. Naturally, the next expansion of Sri Krishna. She is the next immediate expansion of Sri Krishna, Ladini potency. But at the same time, tell you one pastime, very sweet pastime. In the morning, right now, 1 hour before. Now in India, it's course 10, 20, 10, 30 is going to be. But it's I'm telling about the pastime which is around 8 o'clock morning. In your time, I think, at your time, 8 o'clock morning. So 8 o'clock morning pastime. As usual, every day, Śrīmatī Yasoda tells Kundalata, please remember, I'll ask you sometime if I meet some of you, who is the Bhabi of Krishna in Vrindavan Lila? Who is the Bhabi? Bhabi means sister of Krishna in Vrindavan Lila. Now, you cannot say the wife of Balram. No, I'm telling Vrindavan Lila. Her name is Kundalata. Note it. Now, who is Kundalata? Kundalata, let me tell you, Krishna's papa's name is Nanda Baba. Nanda Baba's elder brother is Upananda Baba. Upananda Baba's son is Subhadra. And Subhadra's wife is Kundalata. So Krishna's Bhabi. Krishna's cousin is Subhadra. His wife is Kundalata. So is Bhavi. So Yasoda sends Kundalata to Javat. Javat is the Sasural of Śrīmatī Radhika. Why? To get Śrīmatī Radhika to cook breakfast for Kṛṣṇa. Okay. So now Kundalata goes and then with sweet words and pacifying, and she somehow convinced Jatila that please allow your Bohu, daughter-in-law, to Nanda Baba's house. Jatila reluctantly allows with some terms and conditions. So somehow Kundalata, and Kundalata is such a Kundalata's role is very crucial in uniting Radha Krishna. Okay, so she brings Radharani, and Radharani with her Sakhis and Manjaris, all dear devotees, remember all Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Das Goswami, means Rupa Manjari, Rati Manjari, Labanga Manjari, Guna Manjari, Manjulali Manjari, everyone, they all come with the Śrīmatī Radhika to help her in the cooking seva. And then Śrīmatī Radharāṇī prepares wonderful, beautiful, very, very delicious items, various types of sweets and various types of achars and various types of pakodes with dhoklas, all very. You must be sweating. Not sweating, but the water must become in your mouth. All the various types of preparations they make. So now I'm going fast forward. It's a very detailed past, and sometime I'll tell you better. So what happens? The point I want to mention is that Rohini takes the item from the kitchen to the prasadam place where Kṛṣṇa with Balaram, Madhumangal, Subal, Stoka Kṛṣṇa, all these sakhas, they sit together. Taking for Kaleva, in Brajbhasha Kaleva. Kaleva means breakfast. So Rohini gets those items and Yasoda serves them. Okay. So in the meantime, what happens? Radharani peeps from the window. She wants to know what is the gesture of facial expression of Sri Kṛṣṇa when he tests the preparation. So with her Sakhis and Manjaris, she just peeped from the window. And Kṛṣṇa knows that where is Śrīmatī Radharāṇī. Kṛṣṇa, while taking one morsel, he takes and he slightly looked towards, with his corner of the left eye, he looked towards Śrīmatī Radhika. And in the same way, Radharāṇī also looks towards Kṛṣṇa. Now what happens? Some laddu, some kachori, like that Kṛṣṇa takes. But to enhance the pastime more, means to increase the ecstasy, you know what happens? Some preparation like dhokla, say some chutney. I'm saying chutney. Dhokla will take with chutney now. When Kṛṣṇa takes a breakfast item dhokla with chutney, and chutney, when he takes chutney, Kṛṣṇa's facial expression changes. Kṛṣṇa becomes so, his face becomes so obnoxious, as if that it's totally intolerable. There is so much chili. His chutney is so hot, so much chili. And Kṛṣṇa becomes like that. And by seeing the facial expression of Kṛṣṇa from the window, Radharāṇī is totally, she became breakdown. And sweating, and she became bitter. Oh my God, what happened? Did the chutney preparation, or which item was so bitter or so chilly, so hot, that my dear, my beloved is having so difficulty? By just see, this is the typical Madhurya rasa. Now I'm telling you the Vatsalya rasa. Immediately when Yasoda saw that Kṛṣṇa is having difficulty in taking the, he was totally sweating in the hot, taking this hot item. Oh lala, what happened? Oh lala, what happened? Yasoda goes and immediately rushes and takes some sweet beverage, some juice or some water, drinking water, take my lala, take my lala. And he said that, oh, which item is so hot? Tell me. And then Krishna, to test Radharani, Yasoda, he takes the dhokla with the chutney and he tests herself. And it was so tasty. It was so tasty. And Yasoda said that, Krishna, this dhokla is so tasty with the chutney. The preparation is perfect. Why were you so doing natak? Krishna was saying, oh, I was joking. And he was joking. And inside the chamber, inside the kitchen, Radharani is sweating. And Radharani, when she heard that Krishna was teasing her, jokingly saying that chutney was so hot preparation, who made it, Radharani became so angry and angrily looking towards Krishna with his sulky mood, with his so warm. You come to Nikunjan, I'll see you. What kind of chutney I made, I'll make you chutney there in Nikunjan. Come, we'll see. As if she is telling with a sidelong glance towards Krishna. So, dear devotees, these are the sweet pastimes of Sri Vrindavan Dham. And we are so fortunate that we all, coming in the line of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu was given us through him and through his associates like 6 Goswāmis. We are able to hear it. How fortunate we are. And listen, dear devotees, we all sadhakas, we dasan, gopi bhartu padakamalayor dasan, the servant of our Guru Maharaj, gopis. Our mood is that to serve Sri Radha Krishna in their eternal pastimes. And our existence, whole existence is to unite Radha Krishna and to serve them, to give them pleasure. The type of pleasure the Manjaris, the Goswamis get by uniting Radha Krishna is much more than the Sakhis and even Radha Krishna themselves. In Barsana, I'll conclude with this pastime. If you tell me to the pastimes of Braj, it will be unending. You have to attend the next day Mangalarti. I'm sorry to say. In Barsana, if you come to Barsana, there is a place called Pili Pokhar. In that Pili Pokhar, there is a wonderful painting. In that painting, what it denotes, I'll tell you. That Radharani, in the remember of Krishna, why I'm telling the pastime, what is the position of we, the devotees, being the servant of our Guru Parampara. Radharani, in ecstasy, she's dancing like a whirlpool. Zip, 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 zip. And she was revolving around and dancing. And she forgot herself in Kirtan, in the holy name. And gopis were also playing and this. At some point of time, Radharani realized that our waist belt, remember, our waist belt, karmārpaṇa, became loose. And because of that, her lehenga would about to get released. Radharani could realize it. And she cannot stop her. Because she was in so ecstasy, she cannot stop her to hold the dhoti or her lehenga. Immediately, she looked towards Raghunath Das Goswāmī, who is none other than Rati Manjari. And she understood. Rati Manjari understood the mind of Śrīmatī Radhika. Immediately, Rati Manjari came rushing towards Śrīmatī Radhika and she tied the waist belt of Śrīmatī Radharāṇī. This is the mood of our Raghunath Das Goswāmī or Rati Manjari. In Vilapa Kusumanjali, he says, when the day will come, Radharāṇī look at me, or Rupa Manjari look at me and will indicate that, come, there is a service for you. Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe. Thank you very much. All glories to Śrīla Prabhupada.